all alone on the internet, but you don't seem to forget about yourself.
Hi guys, so this is the second attempt at filming this video, so please send your positive technology vibes to the past when I filmed this video, and fingers crossed this has made it to the interweb and you're watching this. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different for Fashion Week. If you've read my blog posts and my outfit posts, you'll know that I didn't end up actually doing Fashion Week this season. I was umming and ahhing about doing it anyway, and then there's a massive spanner in the works which meant that I couldn't do it. But rather than getting frustrated and getting serious FOMO with everyone going to Fashion Week that I know, I decided, you know, you've got to adapt. So I thought I'd do some blog posts, Instagrams, and this video of what I would have worn to Fashion Week. To be honest, it's all right because I've been going to Fashion Week, I don't know, 7 or 8 years? 7 or 8 years I've been going to Fashion Week, yeah. 7 or 8 years. So that's 2 times a year. So that's a lot of Fashion Weeks. Obviously I've taken some breaks and not gone to every single one, but that is a lot. So it's all right that I wasn't there. I'm loving the 90s resurgence. It's right up my alley. I'm particularly loving the whole slip dress look. I just think it's so handy for transitional days, you know, the days that you still want to wear a dress, but you know it's a little bit too chilly to have your arms out or your chest out or whatever. And these slip dresses are great because you can put a t-shirt underneath them. You can even wear it like a polo neck when it gets even colder. And they feel girly, but they also feel quite casual depending on how you wear them. Now, I've not always been one for this underwear as outerwear trend, but I'm definitely coming around to it because I really enjoyed playing with textures with this outfit. So yeah, I had this silky slip dress which is from Boohoo, which I put over the top of just a plain Primark t-shirt. But then to stop it from looking too much like I have ventured into London in my nightie, I wanted to toughen it up, add a mannish silhouette, something that's oversized, slightly tomboy, and I went for this cord oversized shirt which is also from Boohoo, in this lovely pink colour, and it's got this distressed hem which kind of gives it further edge. I liked it because it kind of carries on with this complementary colour palette, like pink and silver, and pink and grey always goes together really well. But it just stopped it from being too evening-y, too girly. Then I teamed it with my favourite new thing, which is these boots, which are slightly David Bowie, slightly Noel Fielding, slightly Belle Alonzo. Like a few years ago, if you told me I would be drawn to silver boots, I would have said, you're a big fat liar. Do you ever have those things where you look at them and you're like, I don't know whether I love it or whether I think it's really gross? And sometimes things that are on that kind of, I don't know if it's gross or whether it's amazing level, I don't know, it's exciting. And then I teamed with these glasses, which are from a band called Firmoo, and Firmoo Optical, and they sent them to me a few weeks ago, actually before my holiday. You can get them online for only $19.99. Yeah, I just really like them, and actually I've not had these in my possession for a while because they've become a firm favourite of Sai. I think because he's got that tan skin and that peroxide hair, pink just looks annoyingly good on him. But I managed to get them back before he went on tour. And the watch I'm wearing is this Jord watch, which is a wood watch, and it came actually in this amazing display case, and this was a lovely gift from Jord Wood Watches. What I like about wood watches, how many times am I going to say wood watches? What I like about wood though is that it's one of those neutrals that will go with everything. So it's a good alternative if you don't just want a watch with a tan strap, or if you don't want just a simple black watch. Wood is kind of an alternative approach to having a neutral accessory. And I love that it's got a large face because it's kind of androgynous. It fits in with unisex style, like a man or a woman could wear it and it would look great. I'm really digging unisex style at the moment. The necklace I'm wearing is this choker from New Look, which kind of looks like a skeletal thing. It looks like a double spine, I guess is the most accurate description, and that was only $7.99. I'm someone that generally blends into a crowd. When I go to Fashion Week, the street style photographers don't go mad for me because I'm neither like super polished and high end like slick, and I'm not like super edgy or out there or kind of daring with my choices, so I kind of just walk past unnoticed, which, you know, is fine by me. But this look actually got snapped a few times and I put it down to the magical boots of dreams. So this look is what I kind of christened the IBS dress. That's not the most flattering title for it, sorry boohoo, but it was phenomenally useful because I was having a full-on IBS bloat. I think I was just feeling a little bit stressed, so I got a bit constipated that day. And it's just kind of this smock style, very baggy, very loose, but it's got a hint of flesh via the cold shoulder details. It's definitely not a sexy look, it's more of like a cute girly look. But very soft, comfortable denim. And I always think denim's perfect to work that kind of Western influence trend, you know, the cowboy trend. So I teamed with this scarf from Primark. I wanted to team it with my red, like vintage scarf like this, but God knows where that's gone. Probably cleared out in my declutter at some point, annoyingly. And then I teamed with this hat, which is from ASOS, but it's actually by a brand called UK Glamorous or Glamorous. And it's got these details that are very on trend, like sheriff badges or something. I can't think of the word. Can you think of the word for these things? They're metal and they've got stars on them. And I just teamed that with my Zara leopard print shoes, which I've had for years now, and they're super comfortable. And I found out that's the way I can wear heels. It's boots, because I've got that support around the ankle, and the chunky heel gives me a little bit of stability, which I very much need. Am I in shot or am I cropping my head out? I'm gonna slouch for a bit, okay? So, oh God, I'm not tangled. Guys, help me out here. Right, next up is this play suit from Nobody's Child, which is an ethical online store. It's got a very wide leg, but a cropped leg, so it's sort of like the shape that's really popular now, those culotte style, crop culottes. That's hard to say, crop culottes. I love a star print. I feel like it's quite rock and roll. Kate Moss has quite often sported a star print and she looks fab in it, and obviously Chanel had those seasons that they really loved the star print. The good thing about this is there's no awkward zips or buttons or anything. It's elasticated at the waist, so you literally just pull it up like that and take it down when you want to go for a wee. So it's a kind of a hassle-free play suit, jumpsuit rather. And to go with that rock and roll theme, I just teamed it with my leather jacket, which is faux leather, and I got it on ASOS, and it's by a brand called Blank NYC. I still don't think I found the leather jacket, you know, the dream leather jacket, but it's pretty good and not too thick, quite malleable. I'm not going to showcase the shoes because although very pretty, they were extremely uncomfortable, and I can actually imagine I wouldn't have made it to Fashion Week in those. I probably would have changed into something else. So for the sake of honesty, let's keep those out. Then sunglasses, just these little John Lennon-esque circular glasses, and these were £2 from Tiger. If you're anything like me, sunglasses are one of those things that you will leave on a train, you'll leave in a cafe, you'll sit on them, you'll stand on them. So I don't like to spend too much money on them. So these £2 ones have been awesome. Okay, next look. I figured by this point of Fashion Week, my feet would be in a huge amount of pain and I would be questioning whether I wanted to go to Fashion Week because of the state of them. So I thought, let's go for a quite casual look that involves some trainers. So I thought this polka dot wrap skirt from Nobody's Child, which is kind of it's actually darker than it looks on the camera, it's quite navy. let's make it more casual and team it with a band tee. And so I injected a bit of colour. I thought I'd go for this David Bowie one. I probably got this 10 years ago at a vintage shop in Southampton. And I teamed with my white Converse, and now when I bought these I decided to go for the leather ones just because it rains so much in England. I thought I'd get more wear out of them, they'd last a little bit longer. And for a bit of more fun I added these cat eye glasses, which I got from Aldo last year as part of a deal where you got like three sunglasses for 20 quid, something like that. So yeah, that's a super comfortable but still a bit more different than your standard jeans and t-shirt look. As an extra layer I had this Boohoo denim jacket, which is kind of 80s 90s in style. It's slightly oversized, slightly boyfriend fit, and a light wash denim as well. The next one probably got the most comments on Instagram and Twitter, and this was it's probably my grungiest look, and it incorporated this bronze metallic slip dress from Nobody's Child, which has these really sexy thin straps if you want to wear it just as a dress. But I chose to put it over the top of this All Saints dress, which has these amazing sheer sleeves. Now, this was a present from my ex, I think around 7 years ago. The thing is, if you're going to spend a bit extra at a shop like All Saints, go for something that's classic, because it will get so much wear. Like, I've worn this so many times, and the great thing about this is I can wear it as a standalone dress, or I can use it as a really useful layering tool like that. So that was underneath as a top, and then for the jacket layer I just added this camo jacket which I got from Rocket Vintage a few years ago. Now, this was actually going to be in the throw out pile when I did my recent clear out, and then I just started to notice that it was really coming back into fashion again. I started seeing it more on the street and on bloggers and stuff, so thank goodness I kept hold of that puppy. Oh, and I've just put like some of my badges and stuff on the pocket. And then shoes wise, I wore my old Zara kind of platform boots just to enhance that kind of grungy look. And these glasses were from Aldo, part of a deal, and they're kind of metal, and they're a dupe for some glasses that were very big, I think on Nasty Girl and probably Urban Outfitters and places like that, and they're considerably cheaper. Just to add another texture to contrast against the metallic and the camo, I added this furry bag from New Look, which I absolutely love. Is this the sort of fashion that boys hate and don't get, but girls like, or is it just something I like and no one else likes? Something was off about this look. I haven't put my finger on what. I think it's because mainly I didn't tuck in my t-shirt quite right, so I created some rather unflattering bumps on my stomach. But anyway, I wanted to do another comfortable look because I've learned after so many years at Fashion Week, I don't want to be uncomfortable anymore. Life's too short to be in pain for fashion. So I just put on these super comfortable Boohoo wide leg crop trousers, which have this metallic silver thread running through them, which just makes them a bit more interesting than the standard trouser. And then I teamed with my Anastasia Tazoo always tied t-shirt, which is one of my staples. Love it, and it just pretty much sums me up. And I couldn't decide whether I wanted to go super casual and just team with my Adidas Superstars, or whether I wanted to give it a bit more of a feminine, like dressed up touch with these Primark flat pumps. So I tried both. Jackets wise, I teamed with this jacket from Nasty Girl. Now, I don't really like this anymore. I got it ages ago, and as you know, it's not cheap to get things from Nasty Girl because you have to pay for like import tax and stuff like that, shipping. But I thought, oh, that's different. The silver looked great, like as a feature against loads of my more boring outfits, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly it became this jacket that a lot of bloggers had bought, and I saw it in loads of outfit posts, and then I saw like people like Misguided and Boohoo do their own versions. So it suddenly lost its shine, and I just didn't want to wear it anymore because it just felt like, one of those things that everyone was wearing. But because that time has passed, I found the love for it again, because not everyone's wearing it, because it's like a few seasons ago now. Those are some of my what I might have worn to Fashion Week looks. Let me know which is your favourite. Let me know if this video wasn't a complete disaster. Subscribe if you're new. Hi. Yeah, just give me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear, would you say you guys are experimental, or are you stuck in a style rut? Do you even care about style, or is it not really high on your agenda? I'd just like to hear your thoughts about your own personal style, really. That'd be quite interesting to me. And also, would you guys be interested in like a fashion clinic sort of thing, where you can ask me questions or ask for fashion advice or style advice, and I can give you tips if you think I'm able to give you tips? Yeah, let me know if that would be of interest too. Alright, thanks for what? Oh, did you hear that? I need to make some lunch. Mac and cheese, I think. Get in. See you in a video soon. See you in a video soon. Bye.